Welcome guys, welcome to a new video. I realize it's been such a long time, a real long time since I've uploaded anything on YouTube. But today I wanted to talk about the tires that I bought for my Cannondale CAD-X. This is a CAD-X from 2018 and I wanted to rebuild it because it was just a frame and fork. And it was just sitting in the corner always staring at me, and I wanted to do something with it. So I've been buying parts for it slowly, a little bit each month. A very frustrating way of doing it, but that's how I've been doing it. And one of the things that I bought were these tires. Let me show you. These are the Pirelli Cinturato adventure tires, and they've pretty much gone under the radar considering they're from Pirelli. I thought there would be loads of videos about these on YouTube, but there isn't one that I can see anyway. They also have an all-road, so they released 2 new tires. I don't know how long ago, maybe a year or so ago, but nobody's spoken about them. So I bought them and I wanted to give you some feedback. I haven't ridden them yet. Obviously, the bike is not built up yet and the tires have just been mounted on these Spinergy GX32 wheels, which are also new. So I can't tell you how they ride at the moment. I can tell you that the tread pattern, to me anyway, maybe you'll disagree, but I think it looks very similar to the Cinturato H, like that fast rolling tire. And that was one reason why I bought them. So to give you a little bit of feedback, mounting these tires was a pain, a real pain. Nothing like your normal experience with Pirelli tires, or my experience anyway. The back one, I managed to pump it up, I managed to get the tire seated with a track pump. That one was okay, but it was hard to get on anyway. On both rims, the tire is hard to get on. It's so, what can I say? It's like really quite a stiff tire, and at 60 TPI, I guess you don't expect much else. So there isn't a lot of give in the tires and they're hard to mount, But with a track pump, I managed to get the back one on. But it was a totally different story with the front one. Could I get that pumped up? No, there was no chance, not with a track pump. I even put a tube in it and, like seated one side. It took the tube out and then put the other side back on and then tried to pump it up. I thought it would be a breeze, but it wasn't. It was really, really difficult. So yeah, so that's one takeaway that I want to give you, is that, there's one takeaway from this video, is that they are hard to mount and they're hard to pump up with just, if you only have a track pump, that's quite difficult to do. Like I say, with the back one, I did it, so you can do it sometimes, but yeah, it isn't easy. So that was the first thing. I've just mentioned about them being 60 TPI. I guess they're not going to be as comfortable, maybe. I don't know, because I haven't ridden them. But another thing about them is the fact that they are quite heavy, I think. Pirelli advertised these at 600 grams, these tires. Even on the packaging, it says 600 grams, but they are more than that. The front one came out at 617 grams, and the back one came out at 628 grams. Yeah, that's correct, yeah. So 617 for the front and 628 for the back. That's what they came out as. So, I know it's not the end of the world, but the tires I think they're already heavy at 600 grams, and maybe that's what's putting people off these tires, I don't know. But with that weight, I guess you're going to have more puncture protection, I'm guessing. And that's my thinking anyway. Comfort-wise, I can't say, because like I said, I haven't ridden them. I don't expect them to be as comfortable as other tires. I have the Cinturato M's on my, Giant Revolt. Yeah, it's on my Giant Revolt, they are. And those are, or they were, I should say, they were so easy to mount, so easy. I did both of them with a track pump, and they're pretty comfortable. They're 127 TPI, so a bit more supple than these ones. Another thing that I noticed with them, these wheels that I bought, Spinergy GX32s, they are also new. And the internal is only 19 millimeters. And remember, these are a 45 now, a 700 by 45. When you mount these onto a 19 mil, or on these anyway, they only come out at 41.5 millimeters. So they don't come out true to size. That's what I want to say to you. So if you are looking for a 45 and you have quite narrow internals on your wheels, you might be a little bit disappointed. For me, I'm a little bit disappointed because I can get 45s in this bike now because I've made it a one by. So I can get 45s in here because I've already had a 45 tire on it, before I put these on, an old 45. Maxxis Rambler, I think. Yeah, Maxxis Rambler I had in there, 45 mil. So it is possible. This used to be, this bike used to be 2x, and it used to have like a plastic housing that would bring the cable up to a derailleur there, like a strap-on derailleur that was on the frame. But I cut it and I got rid of that, and I made it 1x. And so you can get wider tires on here now, on this CADX. So yeah, those are just a couple of things that I've noticed, even before riding on these tires, I've noticed that they're hard to get on. I think they're pretty heavy. They might not be that comfortable, and they don't come out true to size, for the width. So yeah, like I say, depending on what you want, you might be happy or you might not be happy with that. And how fast they are, I don't know. I think they are very similar to the H's, in all honesty. I couldn't see a lot of difference when I was trying to compare the tread patterns on them. And those are mega fast tires apparently, but they're prone to punctures as well. So maybe you will get the speed with these and without the punctures, you know what I mean? So that's my hope anyway. And I bought them because I'm a cheapskate as well, and they were much cheaper. When I was trying to, I actually wanted to get the H's, but when I was trying to buy them, I just saw it's ridiculous price, $70 and more. It's just too much for me. And plus I have to rebuild the whole bike, and I've been buying all things slowly, and I got more things coming, that kind of thing. So you have to think a bit more about the money when you're buying. If it was just buying tires, then maybe I would have stretched to that, but I was trying to get things as cheap as I could. These were under 50, these ones. They were like 48, I believe. Anyway, I will talk more about this bike. I just wanted to let people know who are interested in these tires how they are to mount, and how they come out on rims. I think on a 25, probably they would be true to size. If you've got a 25 mil internal, they'd probably be 45, 44, 45, maybe, like that. But they aren't going to be bigger like my Cinturato M's. They came out at like 47 on a 25 internal. So I don't think you're going to get that with these, and I'm not really looking for that anyway. But 45 would have been nice because I do have the space for it. Anyway, guys, that was it. Just a short video. Thanks as always for watching. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll talk to you again. And obviously, I'll tell you more and show you more about the bike and talk more about the tires once I actually get riding on them. Anyway, bye for now. Take care.